Stop scrolling. Right now. Just stop. You've been told your whole life that being good will protect you. That kindness keeps you safe. That generosity builds loyalty. That honesty earns respect. But look at your life. Really look at it. Has that actually worked? Think about the times you went out of your way to help someone at work. Did they appreciate it forever, or did they forget by the next week? Think about the times you said yes when you wanted to say no. Did people respect your sacrifice, or did they just expect more next time? Think about the times you stayed quiet to keep the peace. Did that make them like you more, or did they just lose respect for you? Think about the times you lent money to a friend. Did they pay you back with gratitude, or did they avoid you afterward? Think about the times you covered for a coworker. Did they return the favor, or did they leave you hanging when you needed help? Be honest with yourself. You felt it. That nagging feeling that something is wrong. That maybe, just maybe, your goodness isn't protecting you. It's exposing you. Here's the truth they never taught you in school. Never taught you at church. Never taught you by your well-meaning parents. Being good does not protect you. It makes you a target. And Niccolò Machiavelli, a man who lived 500 years ago, figured this out by watching good leaders get destroyed by bad ones. He wasn't evil. He wasn't telling people to be cruel. He was writing down what he saw. The brutal reality of how power actually works. I'm not telling you to become evil. I'm not asking you to hurt anyone. What I'm showing you is how to be good strategically, not blindly. Because in a world full of wolves, being a sheep gets you eaten alive. This is the power paradox. Stick with me for the next 30 minutes. By the end, you'll never see goodness the same way again. Let's begin. Here's a question for you. Who is more likely to get robbed, someone walking down a dark alley looking confident, alert, and aware of their surroundings, or someone looking distracted, kind, non-threatening, with headphones on? The second one, right? Every single time. Because predators don't attack people who might fight back. They attack people who look like they won't. They attack people who look like they'll freeze. They attack people who look like they'll apologize for being in the way. Your goodness signals something dangerous to the wrong people. It signals that you won't say no. That you won't fight back. That you'll absorb their abuse and still smile. That you'll make excuses for them. That you'll give them another chance. That you'll blame yourself. Machiavelli saw this in the courts of Renaissance Italy. The kindest rulers were the first to be overthrown. The most generous leaders were the first to be betrayed. The most merciful princes were the first to be assassinated. Why? Because everyone saw their goodness as weakness. Everyone saw an opportunity. Everyone thought, if he won't hurt me, I can take from him. Here's the brutal truth. When you're consistently kind, people stop seeing you as a person. They see you as a resource. When you're always available, they stop valuing your time. When you never push back, they stop respecting your boundaries. When you never show anger, they assume you don't have any. You become predictable. And predictable people get exploited. You become the office doormat. The friend who always pays for dinner. The family member who always says yes to helping, even when it hurts you. The person everyone calls when they need something, but never calls when they just want to hang out. Let me give you a real example. There was a manager at a mid-sized company. Best team player you could imagine. Always helped his employees. Always covered for their mistakes. Always put their needs first. Never complained. Never pushed back. He thought being good would earn him a promotion. Guess what happened? They promoted someone else over him. Someone less helpful. Someone who set boundaries. Someone who said no. Why? Because nice people don't look like leaders. They look like servants. Leadership requires making tough decisions. Saying no. Holding people accountable. Being willing to disappoint people for the greater good. Nice people avoid all of that. So they never get promoted. People don't respect your goodness. They exploit it. When someone is always available to help, their help becomes worthless. It's like water from a tap. You don't appreciate it because it's always there. When someone never sets boundaries, people keep crossing them. Why wouldn't they? There's no consequence. When someone never shows teeth, people assume they don't have any. They assume you're harmless. And harmless people are not respected. Your goodness becomes your weakness because it signals to the world that you can be taken advantage of. Pause right here. Take a breath. Think about the kindest person you know. The one who never says no. The one who always volunteers. The one who always puts others first. Are they truly respected, or are they the person everyone calls when they need something? Be honest with yourself. You know the answer. That's the first paradox. Goodness without boundaries isn't virtue. It's an invitation. An invitation for people to walk all over you. Let's go to number 2. The generosity trap. Here's something that will genuinely blow your mind. The more you give to people, the less they appreciate it. I know that sounds completely backwards. It defies everything you've been taught about generosity and karma and good deeds. But hear me out. Because this is backed by psychology. Generosity creates short-term applause. In the moment, people clap for you. They say nice things. They tell everyone how wonderful you are. They post about you on social media. It feels amazing. It feels like you're making a difference. But over time, something twisted and almost inevitable happens. Your generosity breeds dependency, then entitlement, and eventually resentment. Let me explain exactly why this happens. When you help someone once, they're genuinely grateful. They say thank you. They might even try to repay you. They feel indebted. When you help them twice, they're still thankful. But the gratitude is slightly less intense. They're starting to see a pattern. When you help them 5 times, something shifts. They stop saying thank you. They start expecting your help. It becomes normal. When you help them 10 times, they no longer see it as help. They see it as your job. Your responsibility. Your obligation. Your exceptional kindness has become their baseline normal. If you ever stop helping, they don't remember the 9 times you said yes. They don't remember the time you drove them to the airport at 4 a.m. They don't remember the money you lent them. They don't remember the nights you stayed up helping them. They remember the one time you said no. Suddenly, you're the selfish one. You're the bad guy. You're the one who abandoned them. This is human nature. And it's brutal. Think about parents who always give their kids everything they want. The first few times, the children are excited and thankful. They hug their parents. They show off their new toy. But soon, those gifts become expected. The new phone isn't special anymore. It's just what mom and dad do. It's not a gift. It's an entitlement. And if the parents ever say no to buying the latest expensive item, the kids get angry. They cry. They call their parents unfair. They say, all my friends have it. The parents who gave everything are now the villains. Same thing happens in friendships. You always pick up the check at dinner. At first, your friends are grateful. They say, next time is on me. But next time never comes. You always drive everyone around. At first, they appreciate it. But eventually, they stop offering to drive. They just assume you will. You always help people move apartments. At first, they're thankful. But after the third move, they don't even ask. They just put you on the list. And if you ever need them to return the favor, if you ever need someone to pick you up from the airport or help you move, they're suddenly too busy. Their back hurts. They have a thing. This is the generosity trap. You give and give and give until giving becomes your identity. Your whole self-worth gets tied up in being the helpful person. The generous one. The one who never says no. And the moment you need to receive, or even just stop giving, you become the villain in everyone else's story. Your constant generosity doesn't build loyalty. It builds addiction. People become addicted to your giving. You are their supplier. And like any addict, they get angry when their supply is cut off. They don't see you as a person. They see you as a source. Here's the psychology behind this. Humans have something called hedonic adaptation. It's a fancy term for a simple idea. We get used to good things very quickly. What once felt special and exciting becomes normal and boring within weeks or even days. The new car you were so excited about. 6 months later, you don't even notice it. The raise you worked so hard for. A month later, it's just your salary. The same thing happens with kindness. Your first generous act feels amazing to the recipient. Your 10th generous act feels like nothing. Because they've adapted. What once felt special becomes expected. What once felt generous becomes invisible. So your repeated acts of kindness actually lose their power over time. They fade into the background. People stop noticing them because they're so common. But your single act of saying no, that stands out like a red flag in a snowstorm. That's what they remember. That's what they focus on. That's what they complain about to their other friends. This pattern happens everywhere. At work. If you always stay late, staying late becomes your normal. Nobody celebrates it. Nobody thanks you. Nobody even notices. But leave on time once, and suddenly you're not committed. You're not a team player. You're letting everyone down. In relationships. If you always compromise, compromise becomes expected. Your partner stops appreciating your flexibility. They just assume you'll bend. But stand your ground once, and you're being difficult. You're not trying. You're the problem. Machiavelli once said, benefits ought to be conferred gradually. And in that way they will taste better. The man understood something most people never learn in their entire lives. Scarcity creates value. Abundance destroys value. The less often you give, the more each gift is worth. The more selective you are, the more people want your approval. The harder you are to please, the more people try to please you. So here's your challenge for this week. Before you help someone, ask yourself one simple question. Would I be okay if this person never thanks me? If they never acknowledge this? If they forget about it completely by next week? If the answer is no, don't do it. You're not helping out of genuine generosity. You're helping because you need validation. And that's a dangerous place to be. If the answer is yes, help them fully. Give without expectation. Be generous without attachment. But never give expecting lasting gratitude. Because gratitude has an expiration date. And it's much shorter than you think. Let's go to number 3. The mask of virtue. Here's a truth that might make you uncomfortable. It might even make you angry. But stay with me. Society cares about appearances. Not reality. People don't care if you're actually good. They care if you look good. They don't judge your heart. They judge your image. They don't see your intentions. They see your actions. This is not fair. But it is true. This means that to maintain power, respect, and influence, You must wear the mask of goodness while keeping control beneath the surface. Look at the most successful people you know. The ones who have real power. The ones who get things done. Do you think they got there by being genuinely nice to everyone? By being a people pleaser? By never upsetting anyone? Not a chance. They got there by being smart about when, how, and to whom they show their goodness. They smile in public and make hard decisions in private. They show mercy when it serves them and show strength when it's needed. They appear warm and approachable, but everyone knows not to cross them. They understand that the appearance of virtue is often more powerful than virtue itself. This isn't about being fake. This isn't about being a sociopath. This is about being strategic. Think about it like this. A doctor might need to cut you open to save your life. In that moment, the doctor looks cruel. The patient is screaming. There's blood everywhere. But the doctor is not being cruel. The doctor is doing what needs to be done, even if it causes temporary pain, to create a long-term cure. Real leaders understand that sometimes being truly good means looking temporarily bad. Sometimes helping someone means saying no to them. Sometimes protecting your team means making unpopular decisions. Sometimes being kind in the long run means being harsh in the moment. The mask of virtue isn't about deception. It's about timing. It's about knowing when to show your soft side and when to show your steel. It's about understanding that people judge you based on what they see, so you need to control what they see. Most people get this completely backwards. They show their weakness to enemies. They cry in front of people who hate them. They apologize when they've done nothing wrong. They make themselves small to avoid conflict. And they show their strength to friends. They bark at their loved ones. They are harsh with people who support them. They push away the people who actually care. Smart people do the opposite. They show strength to enemies. They make sure anyone who might harm them knows they will fight back. And they show softness to friends. They let their guard down with people who have earned their trust. Machiavelli once said, "Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are." He understood that perception shapes reality. Not the other way around. If people perceive you as weak, you become weak. Because they will test you. They will challenge you. They will take from you. And eventually, you will break. If they perceive you as strong, you become strong. Because they will hesitate. They will think twice. They will treat you with caution. And you will have the space to actually be good. So here's your question for today. What does your image say about you right now? Does it say, "Take advantage of me"? Does it say, "I won't fight back"? Does it say, "I need your approval"? Or does it say, "Think twice"? Does it say, "I'm kind but not weak"? Does it say, "Respect my boundaries"? If you don't control your image, other people will control it for you. And they will not be nice about it. Let's keep going. Number 4, the economics of power. Every single thing you do has a cost. Every favor you grant. Every time you say yes when you want to say no. Every moment you spend helping others instead of building yourself. Every hour you waste on people who don't value your time. Every dollar you lend that you'll never see again. Most good people never think about this. They give and give and give until they have nothing left. Their energy is drained. Their bank account is empty. Their dreams are on hold. Their health is suffering. Then they wonder why they feel exhausted, resentful, bitter, and taken advantage of. Here's what you need to understand. And I need you to really hear this. Your time, energy, attention, money, and emotional bandwidth are finite. They are limited resources. There is only so much of you to go around. When you spend these resources on others, you have less for yourself. This is not selfish to acknowledge. This is not mean to say out loud. This is mathematical. It is arithmetic. If you have 10 units of energy and you give 8 units to other people, you have 2 units left for yourself. For your own dreams. For your own health. For your own family. Unlimited kindness drains your strength. It is a slow leak that you don't even notice until one day you wake up and you have nothing left. And when you're drained, when you're exhausted, when you have no energy, you can't help anyone. Not even yourself. Think about airplane safety instructions. They tell you to put your oxygen mask on first, then help others. Why? Why does every airline in the world give this instruction? Because if you pass out trying to help someone else first, now 2 people need rescuing instead of 1. You've made the situation worse. Your good intentions have created more problems. Life works the same way. If you exhaust yourself helping others, you become someone who needs help. You become a burden instead of an asset. You become the person who calls others asking for favors instead of the person who can provide them. Smart people understand that to survive and thrive, their resources and energy must be guarded carefully. This doesn't make you mean. It doesn't make you selfish. It makes you sustainable. Think about it. A candle that burns itself out in 1 hour gives light for 1 hour. A candle that burns slowly gives light for 10 hours. Which candle is more useful in a long blackout? I learned this lesson the hard way. And I mean the hard way. For years, I said yes to everyone. Every request. Every favor. Every quick question that turned into hours of work. Every friend who needed to vent at 11 p.m. Every coworker who needed help with their project. I thought I was being good. I thought this was what good people do. I thought my reward would come eventually. But you know what actually happened? I started resenting people. I felt angry and bitter every time my phone rang. Every time someone asked for something. Every time my email pinged. My own project suffered. My own dreams got delayed. My own health declined. My own relationships with my actual loved ones suffered because I had nothing left for them. And ironically, I became less able to help the people who truly needed it. The people who actually mattered. The people who would have appreciated it. That's when I realized something crucial. Something that changed my entire life. Saying yes to everyone means saying no to yourself. Every yes to a distraction is a no to your priorities. Every yes to someone else's emergency is a no to your own goals. Every yes to people who don't value you is a no to people who do. And when you abandon yourself over and over and over again, you eventually abandon everyone else too. Because you burn out. You break. You disappear. The most generous people in history, the ones who actually made a difference, weren't the ones who said yes to everything. They were the ones who said no to most things. So they could say yes to the right things in a big way. Mother Teresa didn't help everyone in the world. She focused intensely on the poorest of the poor in Calcutta. Martin Luther King didn't fight every injustice everywhere. He focused on civil rights in America. Elon Musk doesn't answer every email. He focuses on his companies. Saying no to 99 things allows you to say a powerful yes to the one thing that matters. Machiavelli once said, "He who wishes to be obeyed must know how to command." You cannot command others if you cannot command your own time, energy, and resources. You cannot lead others if you cannot lead yourself. You cannot help others if you cannot help yourself first. So here's your challenge for this week. Track every single time you say yes to a request that is not yours to handle. Every time you drop what you're doing to help someone who could have helped themselves. Every time you say yes when your gut was screaming no. At the end of the week, add them up. You will be shocked. Absolutely shocked. At how much of your life you are giving away to people who do not deserve it. Let's go to number 5. Strategic use of virtue. Let me be very clear about something. I am not telling you to become heartless. I am not saying mercy, honesty, generosity, and kindness should be thrown away. What I am saying is this. These virtues must be used like weapons. Precisely. Deliberately. At the right time. For maximum effect. A sword sitting on a shelf collecting dust doesn't protect anyone. It's just decoration. It's worthless in a fight. But a sword in the hands of a skilled warrior, at the right moment, can save a kingdom. Your goodness should work the same way. When you help someone, it should be intentional. Not automatic. Not out of guilt. Not because you're afraid of their reaction. When you show mercy, it should be strategic. Not because you're weak. Not because you can't follow through. Because you've decided that mercy serves your goals better than punishment. When you're generous, it should create the outcome you want. Not just make you feel good for a moment. Not just get you a thank you that will be forgotten tomorrow. Let me give you a concrete example. Instead of helping everyone a little bit, help the right people a lot. Instead of being nice to everyone, be exceptionally kind to those who matter. To those who have earned it. To those who will appreciate it and reciprocate. Instead of saying yes to everything, say yes powerfully to the things that align with your goals. And say no to everything else. This approach does 3 powerful things. First, your help becomes more valuable because it's scarce. Basic economics. Supply and demand. When you help rarely, each act of help is precious. When you help constantly, each act is worthless. Second, you actually create bigger positive impacts because you're focused. A fire hose spraying water everywhere wets the ground. A fire hose aimed at the fire puts it out. Focus creates power. Third, people respect you more because you're selective. People respect those who have standards. People respect those who say no. People respect those who don't need their approval. Think about the most respected leaders in history. Were they people pleasers? Did they try to make everyone happy? Did they say yes to every request? No. They were all good people, but they were strategically good. They didn't waste their virtue on people who wouldn't appreciate it. They used their virtue as a tool to create change, not as a way to be liked by everyone. How do you do this in real life? How do you actually apply this starting tomorrow? Before you say yes to any request, ask yourself 3 questions. 1. Does this align with my values and my long-term goals? Or is this just a distraction? 2. Can I do this without depleting myself? Without exhausting myself? Without resenting it? 3. Will this person genuinely appreciate and respect what I'm doing? Or will they forget about it by next week? If the answer to any of these is no, you don't just say no. You say no kindly but firmly. No, I can't do that right now. No, that doesn't work for me. No, I have other priorities. You don't need to explain. You don't need to justify. You don't need to apologize. When you do say yes, you do it fully. You give your best effort. You create real value. You make a meaningful difference. This way, your yes matter. Your help is remembered. Your generosity creates loyalty instead of entitlement. Machiavelli once said, "The promise given was a necessity of the past. The word broken is a necessity of the present." What he meant is this. Sometimes keeping your word to one person means breaking your word to another. Sometimes being good to your family means being firm with your coworkers. Sometimes protecting your dreams means disappointing people who want to use your time. Strategic virtue isn't about being selfish. It's about being effective. Let's go to number 6. The illusion of gratitude. Here's something that will change how you see human nature forever. And I mean forever. Gratitude is temporary. I know this might hurt to hear. It hurt me when I first learned it. But it is true. The favors you do for people, the help you provide, the sacrifices you make, the money you lend, the time you give, the nights you stay up. They have an expiration date in people's memories. A short expiration date. Repeated favors stop feeling like gifts and turn into obligations. What starts as, "Thank you so much, I owe you one," becomes, "You should do this," becomes, "Why didn't you do this?" Becomes, "You never do anything for me." Let me walk you through a real scenario. You help your neighbor move a couch. They're incredibly grateful. They bring you cookies. They say thank you 10 times. You help them move again 6 months later. Still thankful, but less excited. The cookies are store-bought this time. You help them a third time. Now they just expect it. They don't say thank you. They just tell you what time to show up. The fourth time they need to move. They don't even ask. They just assume you'll help. They put you on the list. They don't call. They text. And if you can't make it that one time, if you have a conflict, suddenly you're the bad guy. What do you mean you can't help? I really need you. You've always helped before. They don't remember the 3 times you said yes. They remember the 1 time you said no. This is human psychology. It is not evil. It is adaptation. We adapt to good treatment. We take it for granted. We start seeing exceptional kindness as normal treatment. The first time your boss brings coffee for the team, it's amazing. The 10th time, you don't even notice. The first time your partner buys you flowers, you swoon. The 10th time, you say, "Oh, thanks," and put them in water without looking up from your phone. In the end, people remember the advantage they got from you, not the kindness you showed them. They remember that you lent them money. Not that you were the only one who helped. They remember that you said no once. Not that you said yes 9 times. This pattern repeats everywhere. In workplaces. The employee who always stays late becomes invisible. The one who leaves on time is seen as lazy. In friendships. The friend who always plans the outings becomes the cruise director. No one thanks them. But if they stop planning, everyone complains. In families. The sibling who always helps with aging parents becomes the default caretaker. No one appreciates them. Everyone assumes they'll handle it. The person who always says yes becomes the person everyone expects to say yes. The reliable helper becomes the automatic choice for every problem. And when that person finally sets a boundary or says no, they're treated as if they've betrayed everyone's trust. How dare you have limits? How dare you be human? How dare you take care of yourself for once? The more consistently kind you are, the less your kindness is valued. The more available you make yourself, the less special your availability becomes. The more you give without asking for anything in return, the more people assume your giving comes without cost to you. This is the illusion of gratitude. We think that doing more good things will make people more grateful. We think that if we just give enough, we will finally be appreciated. But actually, the opposite happens. Doing more good things makes people less grateful because they expect more good things. The people who appreciate you most are often the people you help least frequently. The person you helped once 3 years ago. They still remember. They still tell the story. They still feel grateful. The person you help every week. They can't even remember what you did last week. The people who take you for granted are usually the people you help most often. This doesn't mean people are evil. It means people are human. And humans naturally adjust their expectations based on their experiences. If you experience something every day, you expect it every day. If it disappears, you notice. If it was never there, you don't miss it. Understanding this psychological reality doesn't mean you should stop being kind or helpful. It means you should be strategic about it. Set boundaries. Make your help conditional sometimes. Let people experience what it's like when you're not there to solve their problems. Let them miss you. Let them see your value through your absence. Machiavelli once said, "Men judge generally more by the eye than by the hand. For everyone can see and few can feel. People see what you're doing now more clearly than they remember what you did before. Your past kindness becomes invisible. Your current actions are what they judge you by." So here's your question. Are you constantly giving, making your kindness invisible, training people to expect your help? Or are you giving strategically, so that each act of kindness is memorable and valuable? Let's go to number 7. Results over intentions. The world judges outcomes, not motives. You might have the purest heart in the world. Your intentions might be absolutely golden. You might mean well with every fiber of your being. But if your actions don't create the results you want, none of that matters. History does not remember people who meant well. History remembers people who got things done. Let me ask you something honest. Would you rather be remembered as someone who was really nice but didn't accomplish much, or someone who might have seemed tough at times but actually made the world better? Most people choose the first option because it feels safer. It feels morally superior. It feels like the righteous choice. But here's what they don't realize. Being remembered as just nice means being forgotten entirely. Can you name 5 nice people from history? Just 5. People whose only claim to fame was that they were agreeable and pleasant? Probably not. But you can probably name 5 people who created lasting change, even if they weren't always pleasant to deal with. Steve Jobs wasn't known for being nice. He was demanding. Perfectionist. Often difficult. He yelled at people. He fired people. He pushed everyone to their limits. But he created products that changed how billions of people live. I'm not saying you should be mean to people. I'm not saying cruelty is the answer. What I'm saying is that being remembered for making a positive difference is better than being forgotten for being agreeable. There's a brutal but undeniable truth. Sometimes being truly good means doing things that don't look good in the moment. Surface-level kindness often creates temporary comfort, while tough decisions create lasting impact. A parent who disciplines their child isn't being mean. They're being good by teaching the child important lessons about consequences, boundaries, and respect. A teacher who gives tough grades isn't being cruel. They're preparing students for the real world where results matter. A boss who sets high standards isn't being unreasonable. They're helping their team grow stronger and more capable. A friend who tells you the hard truth isn't being a jerk. They're being a real friend who cares more about your growth than your temporary comfort. Real goodness is about results, not appearances. It's about creating positive outcomes in the real world, not just positive feelings in the moment. This is where most good people go wrong. They focus on being liked instead of being effective. They choose comfort over growth. They pick temporary peace over lasting positive change. They avoid conflict even when conflict is necessary. They tell people what they want to hear instead of what they need to hear. But here's the truth that will set you free. If you're not getting the results you want from your goodness, you're not being good enough. You're being nice. Which is different. Nice people avoid conflict. Good people resolve conflict. Nice people tell people what they want to hear. Good people tell people what they need to hear. Nice people maintain the status quo. Good people create positive change. Nice people are forgotten. Good people are remembered. The world is full of nice people who accomplish nothing. What the world needs more of is good people who get results. Machiavelli once said, "The end justifies the means." Now, this does not mean you should do evil things to achieve good outcomes. That's a misinterpretation. What it really means is that your good intentions don't matter if they don't create good results. People don't live inside your heart. They can't see your good intentions. They live with the consequences of your actions. If you mean well but mess everything up, you still messed everything up. If you have a pure heart but your actions cause harm, harm was still caused. Good intentions are not a get-out-of-jail-free card. So remember this. Real goodness requires courage. It requires you to prioritize outcomes over appearances. It requires you to stop asking, will they like me, and start asking, will this actually make things better? It requires you to be willing to disappoint people temporarily for their long-term benefit. It requires you to be strong enough to be good effectively. At the end of the day, people won't remember your intentions. They'll remember what you built. What you changed. What you left behind. They'll remember the results. So what results are you creating with your goodness? Let's go to the final one. Number 8. The power paradox of goodness. Here's what most videos on this topic miss. Here's what your competitor's video didn't tell you. They told you that goodness makes you a target. That generosity creates dependency. That gratitude fades. That intentions don't matter. And all of that is true. Every word of it. But they didn't tell you the full story. They didn't reveal the paradox. Here it is. The same goodness that makes you vulnerable, when used strategically, becomes your greatest weapon. The same kindness that people exploit, when given to the right people at the right time for the right reasons, creates unbreakable loyalty. The same generosity that breeds entitlement, when offered sparingly and powerfully, builds your reputation as a force to be respected. The same mercy that makes you look weak, when shown from a position of strength, becomes devastatingly powerful. Machiavelli understood something deeper than most people ever grasp. He knew that appearing weak could be strength. He knew that seeming good could be more powerful than being good. He knew that the people who survive and thrive aren't the ones who are ruthless or the ones who are weak. They're the ones who understand the paradox. They're the ones who know when to show their teeth and when to show their heart. They're the ones who give strategically, not blindly. They're the ones who protect their energy so they can give it powerfully when it counts. They're the ones who build themselves up first, so they can lift others up without being pulled down. They're the ones who say no to most things so they can say a powerful yes to the right things. This is the power paradox. This is what separates the people who are taken advantage of from the people who are respected. This is what separates the people who burn out from the people who build legacies. Let me summarize what we've covered. 1. Goodness without boundaries is not virtue. It is an invitation for exploitation. 2. Generosity without scarcity breeds entitlement. People value what is rare. 3. Virtue without strategy is weakness. Intention without execution is worthless. 4. You must guard your resources. Your time, energy, and attention are finite. You cannot give what you do not have. 5. Use your goodness like a weapon. Precisely. Deliberately. At the right time. For maximum effect. 6. Gratitude fades. Do not rely on it. Do not sacrifice yourself for temporary appreciation. 7. Results matter more than intentions. The world judges what you do, not what you mean to do. And 8. The paradox. The same goodness that makes you vulnerable, when mastered, makes you unstoppable. Here's what I want you to take away from this entire video. You do not have to become cruel. You do not have to stop being good. You do not have to lose your heart or your values or your compassion. You just have to stop being good blindly. Start being good strategically. Start saying no so your yes has meaning. Start setting boundaries so your help creates impact. Start protecting yourself so you can actually protect others. Start building yourself first so you have something to give. Start valuing your own time so others will value it too. Start being selective so your approval becomes something people want. The world does not need more people who exhaust themselves being nice and then burn out and disappear. The world needs more people who are strong enough to be good effectively. The world needs more people who understand the paradox. That is the power paradox. That is strategic goodness. That is real freedom. If this video changed how you think about kindness and power and strategy, hit the like button. It helps more people find this content. Subscribe to the Power Paradox if you want more lessons on the contradictions of influence, psychology, and human nature. And drop a comment telling me one thing: which of these 8 points hit you the hardest? Which one are you going to apply this week? I read every single comment. Until next time. Remember this. The most dangerous person in any room is not the loudest. Not the strongest. Not the richest. It is the one who understands that even goodness, even kindness, even mercy, when used wisely, becomes a weapon. Stay strategic. Stay good. Stay paradoxical. See you in the next one.